What is the worst thing your dog has ever chewed up? Tell me below, and let me show you how to make sure it never happens again. This is Wallace. He's a Malinois German Shepherd mix, and he is in training with me. I'm Zach George. Yes! This is the dog training revolution. Destructive chewing, it's a common issue that many dog guardians face. You know why? Because it's normal for dogs to chew. When it's your shoes or your furniture, that's less than ideal.
He's chewing my carpet here. So.
I'm gonna give you some very practical tips today to help you manage and address this head on and get it under control right now, before the video is over. Make sure you click thumbs up and subscribe to my channel too. Puppies chew a lot when they're teething. And a lot of adult dogs have that residual desire to chew even beyond their initial teething phase. The key is to not exactly stop them from chewing. It's to guide them towards chewing on things that are appropriate and that are safe instead. Figuring out what your dog wants to chew on requires you to pay attention to them. All dogs have different preferences and at different times for different reasons. That's why we have to observe your individual dog so that you can start to make sense of this. Take note of the kind of textures that they go to when they want to chew so that you can offer that based on what your dog is craving in that moment. Are they going for something kind of hard like wood, or is it something like carpet or a pillow or a shoe? Variety is everything, especially with these adolescent dogs who have brand new teeth and they're breaking them in, getting to know how they work. I found that to really make a big difference instead of just having a couple of different chews available.
If your dog loves to chew things up, believe it or not, that is great news. Your dog is clearly telling you exactly what they find enriching and rewarding.
Seems like I found something.
BarkBox and Super Chewer can help you channel those natural instincts. These aren't just toys. They are carefully engineered to survive even the most enthusiastic chewers, keeping your dog's teeth busy and their mind happier longer. Every dog loves BarkBox, and if your dog is one of the toughest chewers on earth, you're gonna wanna give Super Chewer a try. And when you sign up today, you'll get this premium outdoor bed. It's waterproof, it's durable, it's super easy to clean, and it's worth $70. But you can get it free right now. I'll have a link in the description.
Let's zoom in on those moments when your dog has had a destructive chewing breakdown. Now, ideally, if you see your dog eyeing something that they're thinking about investigating or chewing, that's your cue to now redirect them onto something that is more appropriate for them to chew on. That's also the same protocol you would do if they're already chewing something. If you're worried about resource guarding or something like that, you might find it helpful to toss some treats away from the item and have them voluntarily leave the item that they're chewing on so you can safely pick it up. The next step, managing your dog's surroundings. Setting up conditions to make it easy for your dog to succeed. That's something we should always be conscious of. Avoid leaving out items that your dog can access that you don't want your dog to chew. Things like kids' toys, shoes, remote controls. It might seem obvious, but for now, at least, it's important to remove those items from your dog's environment. And if you have to leave your dog unattended, you'll want to at least have a space in the house where you can make it virtually, physically impossible for your dog to do unwanted chewing. Making sure that you have a safe, dog-proof confinement area is really gonna help prevent bad chewing habits from either developing or getting worse when you're not there watching your dog. Some of you might be wondering about those deterrents or sprays that you can spray on things that taste unpleasant to a dog. I find those to be a temporary patch and not necessarily effective. If you focus on just teaching your dog the concept of what is okay to chew on rather than what is not okay to chew on, you're gonna help them generalize the skill much more broadly. Destructive chewing can also be a product of boredom or too much pent-up energy. Make sure your dog is getting that regular exercise. I recommend early in the day typically, so that they're nice and tired by the time you go off to work. Regular walks, play sessions, training games, whatever you and your dog enjoy doing together. When you've met your dog's mental and physical needs, they're a lot less likely to chew things you don't want them to. Chewing can also be the product of anxiety as well. If you've really correlated the chewing with them being alone or in stressful situations, we'll want to do our best to address these underlying emotional causes. Say you leave your dog alone for 2 or more hours at a time, and you've noticed that that is about the time where they are likely to start chewing something. You might want to adjust the routine to doing 20 minutes of exercise or so right before you leave so they feel freshly and newly content. Having an enriching toy for them to enjoy while you're away can also help make them feel more calm too. Preventing your dog from chewing things you don't like, that can be accomplished instantly. And over time, you'll teach them what is and is not appropriate, and they will learn. They're magical beings. Share this video with anybody who could use this help. Tell me any item that your dog has ever chewed up in the comments below. Click thumbs up, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Get this premium outdoor bed absolutely free when you use my links to sign up for BarkBox or Super Chewer. Check out the description for details.
See you in the next episode.